Hey man, say man, it's your boy Big Dreams. Welcome back to the channel. Before we carry on any further with this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that post notification bell, set it to all. We is back with another banger video, back with another reaction video, man, and today we are reacting to Gene Deal exposes Diddy's inappropriate relationship with his mother. He treats her like his girl. All the dialogue, we finna dig in here and see what's going on. I'm not gonna make the opening of this video too long. All I ask is that y'all smash that like button so this video can rank higher in the algorithm. Go crazy in the comments. Let me know what you want me to react to. And if you're watching me and you're not subscribed, man, subscribe. That's all I ask. We finna go on ahead and dig in, man. You better not been had a freak off mama, boy.
My God, Gene Deal, happy to have you back on the platform, man. We got a lot to get into, man. Diddy mom, she came out defending her son, man. How you feel about that? She made a comment saying that he's not a monster.
I guess this is my newfound career, so I'm going to say what on my mind and what I think, brother. First of all, that's his mother. Wrong, right, or indifferent, she going to lie, steal, kill, and protect her child. That's what she's supposed to do.
That's
but
facts.
The apple don't fall far from the tree, man. You got to realize that. You know, he didn't get all this from his daddy because he didn't know his daddy, even though they try to say his daddy was some big-time drug dealer in the whole 9 yards. You understand? He didn't get this from his daddy. You got to realize, man, you know, his mother had a modeling agency, and it was alleged that it was also ladies of the night, a prostitution ring too, or these ladies was doing things other than modeling. So the apple don't fall far from the tree. Yeah. So now you got to understand this, and looking at her and some of the stuff that he was saying, and their relationship has changed since I knew them, since I was around them. You understand? This man was talking about that his mother could take her palms and bend over and put them down on the floor. Not bend over, but she could stand straight up and put her palms on the floor, bro. He's saying that about his mother. Who describes any of their mother acting like that in a sexual way? And then, you know, I don't know how many dudes do kiss their mother in their mouth when they 50, 60 years old or something like that. That's them, that's their whole thing, man. But that was a little kind of weird for me. And then his mother wore the same white fingernail polish that Cassie described that he liked to see her and other models in when she was describing her lawsuit. And what's crazy to me is that, man, it seemed like him and his mother had this, I don't want to get too deep, man, this Oedipus complex thing. You know what I mean? And a lot of people go to say, yo, Oedipus complex. Well, let me just tell you a brief story so you'll know. Oedipus was, it may have been Greek mythology, or it was probably Greek mythology or something like that, but it's a story about a young man that was told that he was going to kill his father and marry his mother. So,
welcome to Capture the Lucky
To be honest, bro, with Diddy them, you never know what went on. You never know what went on.
This young man had grown up, you know. He didn't know that he was an orphan and then was adopted by a family. He thought the family he was with was his mother and father, but it wasn't. So on the way to this town, he gets into an argument with this other man and he kills him. He kills that man. Then he goes into that town. A lady is weeping about her husband, being told that her husband was dead, and he ended up marrying that lady, which was his mother. So Sigmund Freud came up with this thing about this Oedipus complex, about a sexual relationship, whether it's physical or mental, with a mother and a son. So I'm looking at his mother and him on the couch, and both of them are getting IVs after one of the Diddy parties. Allegedly. I'm saying allegedly.
No, bruh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, buddy. Ain't no way.
There,
No.
and I didn't know.
No.
But they showed them both getting IVs on the couch. So my whole thing about this thing is that I'm not saying that she was ever at a freak off. She was ever at that type of party. But you can't tell me Miss Janice Combs, who was always at the regular parties,
she had
didn't
knew
know
what was
nothing
going
about
on.
the freak off.
She knew what was going on. Ain't no way she gonna sit up here and, you know what I'm saying, be clueless to the fact. Diddy might have had a regular party, but it was a party inside that party. She knew about it. She knew about it. She doggone knew about it. Miss Combs wasn't clueless to what Mr. Combs was doing. Mr. Combs Jr. She knew it. She knew it.
This is the same dude
She knew it.
that used to disrespect his mother. So I seen the love now that they have for each other only on film and camera. You know, on the YouTube or Instagram or wherever they were showing it and stuff like that. But this the same guy that Kirk Burroughs once told me he slapped his mother. And I told everybody, had I known he slapped his mother after I told Kirk Burroughs, Kirk told me after I straightened his ass out for cussing his mama out. His mother came in the limousine and he was on the phone and she said, yo, why don't you tell these people like that? And he just cussed her clean out like on some, didn't I tell you to stay out of my motherfucking business? And I was like, yo, I was shocked. She didn't say nothing. I said to him, I said, yo, boy, let me tell you something. If you ever cuss your mama again, I'm going to beat the shit out you. You ain't going to bring nothing but bad luck to us treating your mama like that. So I guess he ain't treating his mama like that no more. But I don't have no qualms in her.
If he slapped his mama, that's the ultimate level of like you done effed up. You slap your mama, my boy? What? You know what I'm saying? My mama might have slapped me a few times, but I have never ever thought to do that. He slapped his mama? He Ike Turner his mama? No.
I don't have no qualms in her defending her son. You gotta understand that, man. Miss Janice Combs been around for a long time, and she's a trendsetter. Where you think Little Kim, Mary J. Blige, and the rest of them get that blonde hair from? She popped up in the club with the blonde hair, the nails, the eyelashes, way before they was doing it. You know, people used to think that she was Lil' Kim's mama, or Lil' Kim was trying to be her daughter. Because they used to say they look alike.
That's OD. Slapped his mama. See, look, bro, you be hearing something new every day. You ain't even know nothing about it.
But
I ain't never knew that.
I don't have no qualms in her defending her son. That's what she's supposed to do, man. And if she didn't, I would look different at her.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna put it to you like this. What he just said is facts. When you got a true mama that love you and she's ride or die behind you, right or wrong, even if she knew you did something you ain't had no business doing, she still gonna have your back. No matter what you do, your mama is still gonna have your back. While everybody gonna look at you different, your mama is still gonna have your back. He is right. That's what she's supposed to do. If she did anything else differently, then it'll be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? What they got going on that's making her not, you know what I'm saying, at least be on his side. In this situation, we seen what happened with Cassie. We can kind of figure up in our heads that if they say he did this, he more than likely he probably did it. But even still, your mama is that one person, right or wrong, that's gonna stand behind you 10 toes down. If it's any other way, something is wrong.
And
I'm just speaking
like
the
said,
truth right there, bro. That's
I don't
facts.
blame her, man. You know, I really don't blame her. I remember a time like, and this when I stopped working for Diddy, is that we was in the office, and she used to just come at me, and it wasn't in a way in which you do and a person that's there to protect your son. You know what I'm saying? She's just always bothered me for whatever reason. You know, people laugh and joke and say that when I say this back in the day, you know, I'm 6'7", 30 in the waist, handsome in the face. You understand? She used to come at me a certain way that it made Puff real mad this particular day. And I don't know what happened. I'm outside the office, and he got Justin there. So my responsibility is him and Justin, nobody else. I don't give a what goes on in that office, what happens, stuff like that. My responsibility is him and Justin. That's it. Now, they got interns, they got everybody walking around the office the whole 9 yards. She said, yo, Gene, I need you to go to my car. You know, I said, go to your car? She said, yeah, I got some food in my car. I want you to go get it. I said, I'm not here for that. That ain't what I ain't here for that. I'm not going to get your food. She was like, why everybody do what I tell them to do except you? I said, because I don't work for you. I said, I don't work for you. Why are you always ask me when you got all these interns around here to do like that? And Puff must have heard something. Puff came out that door. Why you always messing with Gene? Leave Gene alone. He was talking to his mother like this. He was like, yo, leave Gene alone. You always messing with Gene. Stop it. From that, and then he said, yo, Paul, figure something out. I said, he ain't got to figure nothing out. After I finished working with him, I never went back. I never went back. So she was dating young guys back then. So, you know, that's her thing.
Boy.
You know, the way...
You better be lucky he didn't go to that car, boy. She was about to trap you, my boy. She was gonna trap you. Boy, you had to went down there to that car, whatever year that was, we'll be hearing that story today. You better be lucky you ain't go down there to that car, boy. She was gonna trap you. You was gonna be stuck like Chuck. You went down there to that car. She would have Michael Myers her way down there, boy. And you know Michael Myers he's the only person that can walk faster than somebody run. She would have teleported down there. She would have been waiting on you. She would have been waiting on you, boy. You better be lucky you ain't going out of that car for real.
Dress is not age appropriate, and I know some women gonna say, how she supposed to dress? She can dress whatever she want to. Now listen to me, man. Nah. I ain't gonna have my mama around my friends or nobody with some me drawers on and talking about, you know, she my mama. I don't give a shit. I ain't gonna be talking about my mama is bending over, putting her palms on the floor.
That's kind of OD. That's kind of OD.
Listen, I'm just reminiscing and thinking back, man. I can see through their whole experiences and what they've done and how they've been towards each other, back and forth, this, that, and the third, that her son is right now is in the fight for his life. You understand? But
he ain't getting out of that.
Instead of being his friend,
he ain't getting out of that.
Or whatever she was, or however she was, she should have been a mama and checked his ass when he was doing all that dirty shit, and when he was doing all that shit that he was doing and he's been accused for. That's what it is.
Got a point. I ain't gonna lie. Got a doggone point. But to be honest, bro, it's honestly not surprising to hear some crazy junk when it come to like Diddy and his sons or whoever else. I seen a video where they was talking about he had did something to his daughters. You know what I'm saying? And you hear stories about what his sons done did and the drugging and all of that stuff and all the allegations. It's like the allegations don't just come to him. It's like they talking about you know what I'm saying, your son's out here doing some of the same similar stuff you did, and now I'm hearing stuff about his mama and what she did. Like, I ain't gonna say it's true because I ain't seen no proof, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say it ain't true. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was true, to be honest. It's like you hear something new every day that you ain't never heard. Or at least I be hearing something new almost every day I ain't never heard in reference to Diddy, man. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all think. I ain't gonna get too deep into it because I feel like there's a lot to say. This is the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment. Most importantly, make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that post notification bell, set it to all. All social media links will be in the description. The link to the previous reaction video will be there as well. Follow me on all my social medias. Click the link to the previous reaction video and watch that whole video after you watch this whole video, man. I'm still partnered with SeanArmour.com. The website is still down, unfortunately, but I still include all of that info in the description because I'm still partnered. I'm going to keep y'all updated on when they actually get the site back up and running, so just bear with me, man. But that's besides the point. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for showing me love back. And we out this thing, man, for real.
Like I, 6 pack, 6 it up, working it.